Watch out! He's gonna come back through. Well, I created a monster. No, not really. See, John's mini bike needs work, and I bought a mini bike. And so somebody thinks that I'm a bad dad because I've had $30 worth of Chinese front end bearings sitting on my desk since like January. So I guess we should probably fix this since it's now like 7 months later. So John, go ahead and show them what's wrong. Oh yeah, quality. That works pretty good at 25 plus miles per hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good, sure. Safety third. So the big issue here is that is normal. That slug weld in there is not normal. Inevitably probably cut the whole thing and create a flange on each side that we can bolt together, similar to like a two-piece exhaust flange most likely. Which you have no idea what a two-piece exhaust flange is, because, you know, I have to do all the work.
Well, you're saying that there's an exhaust right here.
There's an exhaust right there. Great. I'm a mechanically inclined father with a son that just drives it. Yeah, thanks. I'm going to be pit crew for the rest of my life, and you're just going to be like, I want to drive. Alright, anyways, so John's going to rip it apart. We got $30 worth of different styles of Chinese bearings and stuff, and we'll go from there. On this episode of I Know Nothing, John and I loosened this up, and it wouldn't come off of there. I did not realize, until I tore it apart further, that it's got a pin on the inside of there that corresponds to a pin right there. Learning as we go, right, John?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this mini bike stuff is new for us, but is it fun?
Yeah.
Okay. John and I are going to try the air method to remove this because it's all filled with rust. So I'm going to push down and John's going to try and blast it with air. Go for it. Okay, try it again. Just in case the ice pick method went wrong, I did this part. We cut out the end of it right in there, ran the ice pick all the way up through and rolled it around and around and around. And I wanted to point out that that's why I buy ice picks that have this. Because what I have found is that oftentimes you can use that as grip on the inside of a bushing that's rusted or something like that. And you can file it down around the bushing and clean it out and get things to pop off. Hello! You got caught being lazy. That's right. Run away. Alright, what are you doing? Update time.
I'm trying to take off this headlight.
Trying to take off the headlight. Oh yeah, those are pretty darn jankied. Anybody know of a place we can buy this style rather than me having to try and finagle something? John would kind of like to attempt to maintain the chopper style this thing has if possible. So we'd kind of like lights that go along with the chromed out chopper theme. But if you happen to know a place, let us know. He's got these disconnected, working on the lights. You got all the brake stuff all undone.
Besides this thing right, wrong one.
Yeah, one of them is still attached. This thing here is broken, which is probably why it is. It's got all kinds of snot welds all over it. And we're just going to break the entire handlebar assembly down and probably quick sand it and black it out at this point. There's no sense in attempting to do spray on chrome while it's currently 98% humidity. It'll just absolutely look janky. No matter what I do with this, it's not going to be pretty. So I think my game plan at this point is going to be to grab a grinder, slice it here, slice it across the back side where they welded in the seam, slice the other side to match this. We're going to break this all down. In the meantime, I'm going to have John clean all of this bar up. Alright, do it again. Make the noise. What in the world noise was that? That sounded like an asthmatic chopper. You're supposed to make a chopper noise. That sounds more like a dirt bike. Anyways, good try. There we go. We got it cut off. Now we're going to figure out what that is and put a noga on it and pray to whatever deity you choose. With as many cheap e-bikes as I've put together, I should have realized that this was a slide-in wedge connection. I just spent the last 10 minutes trying to get this wedge out of that hole because, of course, there's a screw through the bottom you can't get to, and so it was stuck down in there. But, on a good note, that means that if I weld the handlebars onto the top of here and make sure to leave myself access to that, then I don't have to worry about the pivot. I just have to be able to get to this thing and screw that in and call it good. I was teaching John about these and I figured I'd pass it on for other people also. If we look at this, we can get this side nice and happy, but this side is only just barely fitting. So you want to punch the Irwin button and adjust it to the point that it grips right here, right here, right here, and right here. And that's why you pay the extra for a lock-in button that has finite adjustments. Now, hopefully this thing will come off of here. Or not. Okay. After trying various polite and friendly versions of tapping, we did figure out that a two-jaw puller seems to be working. Just keep going back and forth, and it seems to be getting there. What do you think, John? You gonna be a motorcycle painter when you grow up?
If they don't get so complex.
If they don't get so complex? Well, this is just a mini bike. They get a lot more complex than this.
Well, then no.
Well, then no. We managed to get this off of here. And as you can see, there's some extra balls. In fact, it's hanging with 2 balls loose already. I think there's another 2 missing on the inside of there. And the other problem is I don't want to destroy this because I've probably got to try again on ordering. The sun is not helping me on this one because there's one set and those are too small, and there's the other set that is entirely the wrong size also. So yeah, looks like I've got to figure out either ordering something or where this thing is just going to be a driveway princess, figuring out a bushing to go on the inside of it. Don't really want to go bushing, would really rather go the bearings it's supposed to have. Gotta do some research. Third round of ordering bearings. It kind of half fits. So, old bearing, obliterated. Bearing seat, old style. Bearing seat, new one. Way too stupidly loose. But, what we did discover was this seat seems to be okay in here. And if we grab the brand spanking new one with the cover cap, and we put that on there, it seems to be good and tight. So I say we send it. What do you think?
Sure.
Sure? I didn't know Cousin It had one eyeball. Okay, let's see how much of a struggle train this turns into. I don't really know what I'm supposed to have in there for bearing grease or whatever. I'm assuming it's supposed to be bentonite, but where this thing lives outside most of the day, I put marine grade trailer grease in there, which is probably the wrong thing, so tell me in the comment section. So, there we go. Yep. Slide that on. Yep. Nope. Slide the whole bottom piece down through. Yep, there you go. Slide it down in. Yep. There we go. And now grab the top plate. No, not that. The top plate. I think this thing was so mangled together that we're trying to get it figured out the way it was supposed to be versus how it was.
You need rubber mallet?
Yep, rubber mallet. There you go. That one. And again, if you guys are in the comment section and you see that we're doing something wrong, please feel free to give us a, hey, this is how you do it. Yeah, you're going back and forth because it's pivoting right there for some reason. There it goes. Okay, so grab me a nut. Okay, and grab the big Irwin pliers, which I believe are over there on those rocks. Hey, over there. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry, they're Vice Grip brand. I have an Irwin set and I have a Vice Grip brand set. Oh, this is an Irwin. My bad. I'm just all kinds of babbly dumb. Yeah, that shouldn't be spinning, but I think we're gonna make it work that way. Yeah, I know. That nut goes on and on and on and on forever. It's all finite thread. That took forever to tighten down that nut in order to get that thing to cinch up. But at this point, I can grab onto that tire and nothing moves. And it turns nice. So that's good. I don't like that this is rotating inside of this. I think I screwed up when I decided to put some anti-seize on the inside of this. But you know what? Considering the condition of the rest of the bike, I think we're doing okay. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna have a soda. You put the rest back together.
I'll try.
You'll try? Oh, did you show him the handlebars?
Oh. Handlebars.
Yeah, there we go. So, handlebars are all scoured down, painted up. It was a group effort. See, if you put enough extreme coverage Rust-Oleum on some welds, then you don't quite see them as much. I did the paint, and I missed a spot in the paint. But John and I have discussed that we think we should change to a different set of bars at some point anyway. So it'll be good enough for now. Right, John?
Fly an airplane.
Fly in an airplane? Chicken! When I welded this together, John wanted the handlebar arched back a little bit more, kind of like a street chopper type style. I think I might have brought it back just a little bit too far, but we'll see once he gets it out riding around. What do you think?
Sure.
You think it looks good, or did I lean it back too far?
It looks like a V if the V was like this.
Does that translate to I leaned it back too far, or did I get it right?
I don't know.
You're a crummy critic. Are you done yet?
I'm trying.
I want to go swimming. Can we have ice cream? Are you done yet? How long is this project going to take? Did you get it fixed yet?
What does it look like?
No, that's my line. Working on finishing touches at this point. Jesse found this at what, Walmart?
I don't know.
I think it was Walmart. So Jesse found that for John's bike at Walmart because his is snapped off. And I had a lot of people ask about this. As you can see, it has not lived an easy life. It's been bounced around all over this place, and it works. And it gets into tight little places, like going through these chain sprockets on something like this. Definitely like this thing. This is my new favorite. I'll make sure to post a link down below. Well, not bad for a first startup after sitting all winter. Let me come over here and you can give it a rev. Alright, give it a rev. Yeah, it's one pissed off chainsaw. Alright, we'll get it off there and go for a ride. I've concluded my job as the guy backing up the trailer is still safe in the family. Hey, remember we got company coming, so pay attention down near the corner.
Yep. Ready?
Remember to check your brakes when you get on the straightaway. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's way much more better.
It's what?
Hitting that bump was way much more better.
Yeah, it didn't jostle everywhere?
A little bit, but it was way much more better.
Alright, we'll retighten it after it grinds in a bit. Hey, he's got his sea legs. Best part about this is he already complained that the driveway is bumpy and needs fixing, so guess who's gonna manage to go and test out the new locker that we're working on by hauling tons and tons of rock. Yeah, he missed his motorcycle. He's happy now. He earned it. At a winter port in 82 degrees sweltering sun, standing on hot top, he shot video for me with the Sears dragster and stuff non-stop. He earns 20 bucks every time he goes to a racing event and does the filming, and then we usually end up uploading a lot of the stuff to the racing event. But as it sits now, I've got steering on my machine to fix, I've got a shed to keep building, and I've got to decide what to do about a CVT clutch torque converter or something or other for the Sears. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Alright, say bye-bye.